5 things I wish I knew before joining the gym. If you're completely new to this whole health and fitness thing and you're thinking about joining the gym, here are 5 things I wish I knew before joining the gym. So we're going to start with one of the most important ones right at the start. Protein, consuming enough protein inside your diet. So when I first started, my main focus was getting strong in the gym. I was obsessed with being strong. So I thought, you know, I'm going to come in here, I'm going to try and get as strong as possible, but I really neglected the amount of protein I was consuming when I was inside the gym. And of course, you're trying to build muscle mass, lose fat and all that good stuff. So this is why it's really important to ensure you're consuming enough protein when you are going to the gym. At least 1 gram per pound of body weight if you can. This is going to really help in when it comes to like muscle repair, helping keep you satiated for long. And if you're wondering how can you get extra protein in your diet, there's so many different ways to get protein in. You can either go via protein powders, you can use whey isolate, standard whey protein powder, or we have meat sources, fish sources, eggs. There's so many different ways in which you can get your protein in. The next thing you need to know about when you're joining the gym is to not neglect training certain body parts. Trust me guys, you really do not want to neglect training body parts. A lot of people, especially in the gym, they will neglect training certain body parts. Then further down the line, you're playing catch up because that body part is significantly behind. Trust me, I've done it myself, especially when it comes to like my calves and my back. I wasn't really a fan of just training calves in general because I found it a little bit boring. Further down the line, you're going to really wish that you didn't neglect training. This because you need to put more time into actually trying to develop those muscles that are lacking behind. And this, funny enough, takes us into the second part, following some form of structured plan or just some kind of plan when you go into the gym, because this will, for one, stop you actually neglecting training body parts. And one of the biggest benefits of following a structured program, it is great for allowing you to progressively overload the muscle and of course track your progress. Because if you're doing a structured program, you know exactly what exercises you should be doing, and if also you're tracking the numbers you're doing when it comes to actually exercises, you're going to be able to see, okay, last week I did X amount of weight, next week let me try and up the weight. But if every single time you're going to the gym and you're doing random different exercises every single time, it makes it really hard to track that progress and of course progressive overload the muscle every single time you're going to that gym. So the next one's a really big one. It's a really popular thing inside the fitness industry for some reason. A lot of people still believe that you need to do this to make progress. More pain, more gain. So you don't need to be in pain every single time you leave the gym, guys. Yes, it is nice to ache because you feel like you've actually worked the muscle, but don't feel like you always need to ache after every single session, because this can lead you potentially doing excessive amounts of volume and then doing dangerous things in the gym just to feel that ache and that pain to associate with gaining muscle mass. You do not need to do that because you're putting yourself at potential risk of injury. Just ensure you're doing enough volume per week and you'll be completely fine. This next one is a really important one. I really try to influence it to all my clients because I think it's really, really important, but a lot of people neglect it. Ensuring that you have a really flexible diet. You don't need to follow a really regimented diet in which is just chicken, broccoli and rice, and that's really plain and boring. Of course, if you do enjoy it in that way, feel free to do so, but don't feel you need to. You don't need to have this really strict regimented diet or just eat only clean foods. Like, you can make progress without just eating necessarily these quote unquote just clean foods. If you want some chocolate in your diet, you can have some chocolate in your diet. If you want some biscuits in your diet, you can have some biscuits in your diet. So don't feel like you need to over-restrict yourself, because this is something I did when I first joined the gym. So really ensure that your diet is flexible and is incorporating foods you actually enjoy. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, like, share, comment, subscribe, and comment down below what is it you felt that you wished you knew before you joined the gym.